baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boo. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod on the mound, Carlos Rodon. Singy, he can pick up his 20th win of the season in this one.
Yeah, Boog, sitting on 19 wins. You know he wants this next one just to get to that new milestone to say, I was a 20-game winner in the big leagues. Just a lot that you could take away from that for the rest of your life. Tell your kids, your grandkids that you won 20 games in the show. Pretty impressive, regardless of what your ERA ends up being and everything else. That is an incredible reach.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger takes it in for the out. One down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Batting seventh, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Tommy Edman.
Well, one area of his game that he's really looking to improve on is how he's hitting on the road. It's pretty much been a struggle for him all season, and sometimes there's just not a good explanation. Maybe the hotel beds aren't comfortable. Maybe the food on the road's not good. I don't know what it is, but he's got to figure it out. He's got to figure out a way to get his mind focused when he steps in the box that it's all about doing damage.
Shohei Ohtani, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Grounds one to short, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard, looking to extend the play now. And he'll reach second with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ball. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Freeman went deep in his most recent game. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one fouled off. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right now with the 5th most RBIs in the NL. Throws to first, and that's the inning. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now in the Bronx. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Foul ball there.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
One up, one down. As We take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Aaron Judge,
that's the ball.
The next to hit, takes ball one. Line to left, and foul ball.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball, line to center. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's down. Ball.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I was talking about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's ripped into the outfield. Pajes flying after this one. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. Back in New York, new inning getting started. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Out towards right center field. Judge on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Tommy Edman at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Rodon, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2014.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
Now that's smacked to right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Bellinger around second, on his way to third.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Clutch hitting from him recently, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Liner snagged at first.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Safe, and they take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Volpe in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. He makes the grab. That is the inning. We head on now to the top of the third. Yankees 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Mookie now. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025 he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Sliced hard, but foul.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Hammered, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A 2-run blast. His 57th homer of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That's ripped. Base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody out.
Second baseman.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ground ball right side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This to center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And he hits a ground ball right side, flips it. There's one on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Nice grab to first. What a play. Inning over. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. On to extra innings. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. One of the best bats in the league this season, Siggy.
Yeah, line drives, gap to gap. He's doing it all, Boog. And those extra base hits are just piling up. Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Bellinger settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Rodon ready, the 0-2 on the way. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time up.
I'm at the dish right now. I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Got him. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 4-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Gets him to chase after that one. Volpe on at first, nobody out. And there's a foul ball. Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Here's a 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. His 24th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Brock Stewart into the game.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
So man aboard, down the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. His 61st home run of the season, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's 2 for 2.
Ball.
Four runs already in the frame. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 53rd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 9-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air to left center, Hernandez on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's Cody Bellinger. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got it doubled. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Man at second. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
The catcher, number 28.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout.
Well.
On the mound now, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So up next for New York, Austin Wells. He's one of the best players in the game.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We played 4. The Yankees 9 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through that. That misses the zone.
That's a ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. There's a strike. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking. Protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Edman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And they'll do it again. The 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a ground ball. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So digging in, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Sasaki also getting ready. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So the batting order turns over. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off. Into center. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And now pick number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's up.
Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're still in command. 9-0. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Now it's going to be Andy Pages.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
Hut!
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Betts stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Scott. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Oh, great stop. Acrobatic throw for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Number 22.
One out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. There's the strike. Next offering is foul back. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Got him. Now 2 out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Runner on the go. Popped in the air. Left field. And that's the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. We go to the top of the 7th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Grisham should have this one. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Curveball over for a called strike. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hee-haw!
Next offer in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman,
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. 0-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Volpe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. Going along. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 10-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, and nobody out. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Pages on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's Stanton now.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tanner Scott departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Roki Sasaki.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's the third. They get the force. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 10 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. These 2 offenses. New pitcher on here, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Ball.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Set down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. He swings and fouls one off. Yarborough in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Slings it across. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Two down, bases empty. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 10-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here comes Bellinger. One of the league leaders in doubles, Singy. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
Tap back to the mound. Fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22.
Now Ben Rice.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 26th of the year, and they add on. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Austin Wells now at the plate. On the ground
That's
to the
foul.
left. And foul ball. The 0-1. Foul ball there. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
So a man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Wells around third. The relay, he's safe. And they extend their lead. Man at second with one away. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Outside, ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second.
That missed. That's a ball.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pajes moving under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag. Safe.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
And stepping in for New York, Trent Grisham.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's out to center field. And that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees leading 12-0. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers.
Now pitching for
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon in big leagues because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Line drive. Leaps and he's got it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
To the right side. Jazz tosses to first. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Mookie to hit. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a swing and a miss. That one ripped right center field. Ranging back. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
Out of his mercy. What's on the done of my